What's up, everybody? It's Fabio Potent. You know this. And woo, it's been a minute. It's been a few months. I haven't read Kaisen in a long time. It's been a long time. I've been taking a break from shit, just relaxing, working, and whatever, playing games. But I got like 12 chapters I can read and I can catch up on. So this is cool. And I heard Gege's about to go on break after this chapter, I think. So yeah, want to come back strong. We're going to be reading 3 chapters at a time until we caught up. Last time when we left off, I had to reread. We left off in chapter 156. So that's when Megumi and Panda were fighting Kiara. They figured out the powers. Yuji is also where I left off. He's fighting Hikari. He got exposed as a spy. And that's where I last left off, basically. So we got to see what's going to happen. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video because I haven't read Jujutsu Kaisen in so long. I'm just so happy to be back. Let's go read this Kaisen. It's Kiara. Did you really plan that? And I still can't believe this is a dude. Handsome man. Beautiful man. Thought it was a woman. Beautiful man still, though. You couldn't have known whether the doggy or you would get pulled. I took a gamble. Oh, that's funny because I was rereading Hikari talking about the gambling. I took a gamble, but I just realized that the one with the higher cursed energy output does the pulling. Okay, Megumi thinking, big brain. At first, Divine Dog pulled me, but when I reinforced my cursed energy to guard against your attacks, the opposite occurred. For a first year, you're not very cute, Kiara. Megumi lets him go. I'm begging you. There's no time. So please, hear us out. Fine, go ahead. Itadori. Here comes Itadori. Yuji got clapped. He got slammed out the door. This man came out with the tank top on. Fushiguro, Panda senpai, don't interfere. So Yuji's about to get in the fight. Oh, not taking me seriously. Here we go. The haymaker.
Oh no.
I'm glad I'm back. Oh shit. KO. Fuck out of here, nigga. So Yuji gets clobbered in his face. His face goes in. His nose is broken. Gets yeeted backward with a fierce force. Itadori's getting destroyed. This punk's not even resisting. Probably because he's not here to fight you, idiot. Woo! He smacks himself off the floor, springs back up. That's gross, Yuji, and that's not healthy. You're not supposed to do that. I don't know much about the human body, but I know you're not supposed to like blow blood out your nose when it's broken. But I guess this is a shonen. It's funny though. He doesn't intend to dodge. Hikari, you're nuts. This isn't like the fight in Shibuya. This is all for making him accept me. So I won't dodge again, and I won't fight back. Cool, I'll listen to your spiel. Not until, as long as you remain standing, this guy breaks. So it's gonna be like basically in Hunter x Hunter. Oh, what was his name? Hanzo, I think, the ninja. He just gave up on beating up one gone. Ken! They say they want your help. So listen to them. Didn't I just say I would? So we're good here? Why me, Itadori? This is the first time we've met. So why put your faith in me? Because my senpai say you're strong. That's what I thought, Yutam again. What's with his punches? No matter how much or how little strength he puts behind them, they just hurt. It's like he's hitting me with a seared bat. When a sorcerer asks for a sorcerer's for a favor, it's understood that they'll be putting their lives on the line. So you had to show me right here and now that you got the fever to make me do that. Instead, you came here on someone else's orders. What's old man Yaga doing? He should be weeding out weaklings like you. I don't have any fever, huh? Oh, usually he's going back to the I'm just a cog in the system. I'm just I'm just a cog. I'm a cog in the machine that sorcerers need to eradicate source curses. Hey, are you for real? Cause it's damn boring. Oh no, if he takes any more damage, either do it, that's enough. They're done. He's about to die. Oh my god, the time, he's already dead. Usually gets yeeted again. Blah, motherfucker. Hurts right. According to Gojo, my cursed energy's got an edge. You dead yet? Yo, Panda, sea urchin head. Take Itadori and get lost. Don't come. Uh-oh. Itadori's back from the dead. Uh-oh. Huh? He took 3 unguarded blows, and I roughed him up before that? What are you? I'm just a cog. And cogs have a function. My function is getting rid of curses. And if you're necessary for that, I won't give up until you agree. But Senpai, what's your function? What's your function? This kid. Are these the eyes of a cog? In fever? What is it? What is it? Fine, I'll just keep punching. Ken! Isn't he hot enough for you yet? It's true. And the fever never lies. Get down here, you two. Let's cut a deal. Huh? Is this all resolved now? Did you just get him to agree? Yeah? Megumi just does not understand the logic. He doesn't get it. I feel him. No problem. I still hate big shots, but Ken's fevers burn the hottest was when he helping people while Jujutsu High. To be continued. That was chapter 157. Okay. Let's move on to chapter 158 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Cause I'm excited. I haven't read this for a long time. Chapter 158. Kogani. For real? Gojo got shield? This is Ken. Yeah, for real, Megumi. No way, man, Kiara. And I'm sorry, but the principal died. Yeah. Panda Senpai. Sorry I didn't tell you earlier, but it's true. It's alright, Itadori. It didn't happen in Shibuya. He died fighting a higher up later on. It doesn't make it okay. After all, the principal was your... Even so, it's alright. But thanks. Well, if you say so, then there's not much we can say. But the people who took care of me, I haven't been this bummed since an arrow struck Yoko in the butt. What a nice life you must lead. Okay, fine. I hope you handle the culling game. Nice. But don't get the wrong idea. This is more than personal. We're cutting a deal, understand? After we handle the culling game, you guys gotta help me. Okay, what's after the culling game? You want the Jujutsu regulations revised, right? Now that the existence of cursed spirits is out, change of some sort is inevitable. Well, what exactly do you want? That's Panda. Whatever it is, I doubt it's that difficult. Of course, Megumi's asking the logical questions. Huh? What would you know, sea urchin head? I'm the head of the Zenin clan. Whatever, I might as well take advantage of it. Okay, I like it. He's flexing it. I'm the head of the Zenin clan. Whoa, really? Oh, no.
Bruh, look at this dude.
Oh, Megumi for president, dog. Oh, man, Megumi for president. Megumi for... Whoa, really? Like, they're all shocked. Hold on. For real? I feel so sorry for those two, but this is the biggest shock today. With the backing of the 3 big families, changing the rules should be easy. The problem comes later. How can I keep the Zenin clan from taking over the Fight Club? See Urshinhan. The name's Fushiguro. Okay, Fushiguro, let's be... Now he's being nice. He's like, whoa, shit. He realized who he is. This is funny. Well, we see what kind of man he is. He's a real con. He's a real con. Wherever the money goes. The next day, the Zenin clan is annihilated. Oh, that's right. Because it's always useless. Because they... I forgot, because Maki off them niggas. Oh, Giga is funny. Now we just have to decide who goes to which colony. Yuta's got Mige, right? Ring, ring, ring a phone. What the hell is this? Oh yeah, that angel from before. Is it finally gonna pop up? Who? A player has added a new rule to the culling game. Rule 9. Players shall have access to information on other players as such as name, points, numbers of rules added in current colony. Who is this? Somebody with 2 pigtails? Bandages? Who is this? Oh, guess we're here. Well, somebody's dead. You just scored 5 points. Of course. I killed him. Who is this? Must be a new character. This is a new character. I don't know who this is. They're all too weak. They were much younger 400. They were much tougher 400 years ago. Where's Sukuna? You have reached 200 points. Do you want to spend 100 points to add a rule to the culling game? Or write the rules. Naming points as an indication of strength, but adding the rules decreases points. So also indicate the number of rules added and what colony they're in. Kogane. Add a rule that discloses the information of all players. Hajime Kashimo. Playing in the culling game. Alright, we got a new player, Hajime. I'm Kogane. A legion between players in the game. Why do you sound different all of a sudden? That was an announcement from the culling game. Now I'm speaking as the line is assigned to the player Yuji Dodori. That's right, Tegan said something about that. Strange. Why is it already counting among the players? Aside from the people who receive cursed techniques and cursed objects from Kenjaku, people only have become players upon entering a colony. The people who I had ingest, that's right, ingest cursed objects like Yuji Dodori. The cursed objects that I provided are what's left of sorcerers painstakingly made vows with a millennium ago. However, I did not only enter the contracts with sorcerers. He was a human who actually existed, but that was over 1,000 years ago. Sukuna. Maybe Sukuna is one of the sorcerers who entered a contract with Kenjaku and became a cursed object. Is participation of the culling game part of the contract? But still, it's strange. You ingested Sukuna's fingers of your own will. I witnessed it. Oh, well, I guess this has. Oh shit! This has something to do with that memory that we still don't know. We'll discuss this later. Itadori, have your Kogane show player info right now. Oh great. Booker. We're in Hunter x Hunter now. It's gonna be Greed Island. It's gonna be Greed Island. This is just gonna be like Greed Island. I just realized that. Oh boy. That one. Hajime. So this player previously had 200 points. I wonder why they added an additional rule. They must have killed at least 40 people in the last few days. Jesus Christ. So I doubt the reasons are nice. But maybe now we can continue the culling game without killing anyone. Kogane. Show me only the players with 100 points or more. Well, I'm assigned to Yuji Dodori, so it's alright. Do what Fushiguro says. Unless people caught in this like Sukumi rush to get out of the barriers, each past sorcerer in a new body must have had an incentive for entering a contract with Kenjaku, but I doubt they have much motivation to participate in the culling game. So if there are other players with plenty of points, like Kashimo, oh, I get it. It means those are the ones who are whining. We find somebody with 100 or more points who isn't otherwise interested in adding rules, and press that player to make a rule allowing Sukami to get out of the culling game. Here we go. There's another one. Nice. The problem is rule 8. So first we offset that. What was rule 8 again? If a player's score remains the same for 19 days, that player should be subject to curse technique removal. We could add a rule allowing players to transfer points among themselves. Point exchanges are allowed. Then if friends are passing around points, they won't lose their techniques and die. If possible, we could add another rule allowing players to spend points to get out of the game. Doesn't that conflict with the rule about a long-lasting effect in the game? I think so, but maybe it'd work on the condition that the player drags a substitute non-player into the game. But that'd be the Kogane's call, right? Anyway, we have a plan of action. Yeah. So as we look for the angel to break the prison realm seal, we'll target Hajime Kashimo and Hiro Hagirama and hunt them down. Who is this nigga? Is this the dude? Is this that comedian that we were learning about a long time ago? Let's go to 159, the last chapter of this session. Oh, I guess not. I guess this is a different guy. In Japan, 99.9% of criminal trials end in a guilty verdict. I had a cat. Continue. But the police started talking to me all of a sudden. More joined until there were 2 or 3, but if they arrested me, my cat would have died. You can't have a cat. That's a rule. So no one knows I have one. In March 2016, a mother and her daughter were found stabbed to death in their home in Moraka City, Iwate Prefecture. The prosecutor's office suspected local resident Kite O, so they arrested and charged him on suspicion of murder and robbery. O had fled during the questioning by patrol officers. They followed him to his home and found a bloody blade. They particularly caught him red-handed. Later analysis showed that the blood's DNA of the blade matched that of the victim. Yes, O insisted he was innocent. Regarding the blade, he said, "I picked it up. It wasn't me." Oh, give me a break. He fled interrogation because he was guilty, right? Not quite. Not quite. The authorities once illegally questioned him because he had an acquaintance who was using drugs. So you're saying it's trauma? Even if he just happened to pick up a bloody knife. Why? He claims he planned to give it to the police later. Later? I know his reasons defy belief. But they're his circumstance. They're his circumstances. When I consider how he worked a live-in job for a non-profit, it's implausible. What non-profit? It mostly runs a shelter and supports independent living for the elderly who have no place to go. He had a job caring for the people there. However, they didn't pay wages. Instead, he received pocket money at New Year's box lunches and groceries. Nonetheless, they forced him to pay 50,000 yen a month in rent. Gross. More than a few of the residents have a record as for why he didn't immediately turn in the weapon. More than a few residents have a record as for why he didn't immediately turn in the weapon. You can't call the police or an ambulance. It's a rule because it'll bother the neighbors. It sounds suspicious, yes. Very suspicious. Ever since earthquake relief money started pouring into the Toho region, there have been more and more shady nonprofits. So it's no surprise a weapon was lying around, and there's a good possibility O is innocent. First, we look into the nonprofit's activities and taxes and run background checks on all the residents. I look around Shizumi. Shimizu, you handle the rest. Hey, aren't I doing most of the work? As a public defender for these state-assigned cases, the pay sucks. You're overworked. The public assumes O is guilty. With murder, there's no chance of a suspended sentence. He could even get the death penalty. So why bother? Ugh. Why did you take this case, Mr. Higuruma? It's alright to take these cases sometimes. Easy work dulls one's skill. It isn't sometimes. It isn't sometimes. You're thinking out loud. Hiragumi never changes. It's awful when your boss isn't interested in money. Yeah, but not so awful that I have to start a cafe on the side like you, Takagi. You say he never changes. Was he always like that? Well, actually, he may have gotten worse. When he was at my office, he handled a case involving reckless driving, specifically drunk driving. The defendant was 19. His workplace forced him to drink and drive, and everyone agreed to tell the same story. He couldn't pay to settle, nor could he get probation. Liar. You said they finding me innocent. Look at the way he treated you, even though you never said they find him innocent, only that his sentence could be suspended. Now have you learned your lesson? Being a criminal lawyer isn't worth it. Saving the weak and powerless is admirable. But what can we do against the courts and prosecutors? Why keep going when even our clients despise us? They're just up against the wall financially and emotionally, so they take it out on us. But what about your mental state? Higuruma, the court finds the defendant innocent. We actually won? No, not yet. They'll immediately appeal. Money. Oh, they're not saying he paid to get the. Now everybody thinks he's suspect because he paid to get the killer off. Okay, but he actually just maybe proved his innocence. Nothing stolen was found in your room, and someone went missing from the nonprofit soon after the crime. Above all, you showed up in the convenience store security footage at the same time as the estimated time of death. Good thing you didn't cook, right? You don't cook, right? Thank you so much. Counselor Higuruma, counselor isn't necessary. Anyway, there will be a second trial. I hope you know. I hope too, you know. No, I don't mean that. Thank you for believing me. Appeal second hearing trial. Guilty life imprisonment. While independent defense lawyers rely on limited funding and small staff, public prosecutors have access to tax money and manpower in gathering evidence. That's to be expected because it's simply the way the system works, but prosecutors failed to provide new evidence at the second trial. The court passed a sentence based on the shoddy argument that there was no reason to suspect the missing person, thereby overturning the previous ruling. A third trial before the highest court is unlikely because it refuses to hear most cases. Even getting a fair hearing is impossible. The system branded him guilty from the very start. Damn. Why did they look at me like that? But what about your mental state, Higuruma? I'm not trying to save the weak and the powerless. Ever since I was a kid, I couldn't leave things alone. If something wasn't right, and that hasn't changed. Lady Justice wears a blindfold to represent the law's impartiality, and people close their eyes to spare themselves the truth. But even so, in order to not shake off the hands that cling to me, in order not to shake the hands off that cling to me, even if I'm the only one, I want to keep my eyes open. If there are any objections to this decision, you must petition for a final appeal within 15 days. Mr. Higuruma, everyone come back. Oh, wait, what? This nigga he's about to go crazy. Everyone come back. We're having a retrial. What is this? You got to stand? Culling game player Higuruma. Oh, well. Well, oh, man. This dude said he's going to go find them people he could take advantage of. But shit. Oh, man. This is looking like the killing game is getting more hype and hype. We get more players. So we got this dude. We have Hajime. And we have the comedy guy that we haven't seen in a while. Well, he's probably around, but I just haven't read him. All right. That was Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 157 through 150. I think. I don't know. I forgot. I'll put him in the title. But yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Fabio Potent. I'll see y'all in the next one.